side of the garage. The electric meter is sealed. Power is below grade. Coming along here, north side interior of the garage. This is the U for ground, right in there. It should be labeled. It should be labeled. Speaking of labeling, this is the dead front cover plate for the electric load center. Breaker box, service panel, call it what you will, but this is it. And the manufacturer thinks that we should have some duplicity here, so there's no duplicity. And then the manufacturer and the code thinks that, see, this is not printed, okay? That's written. Printed is like LS mechanical troubleshooting tips. That's printing. This is hand labeling. And I didn't make that up. I know, I get it. Some of mine's hand labeled too. Some of mine's not printed, but my house isn't for sale and you shouldn't have to live like me. There we go. AC is 40 amps. See what we got here from earlier. You'll see it later. 40 amps. So the condensing unit is properly fused. Okay, we shouldn't have paint inside the cabinet. It's not enough to really worry about, but you shouldn't. You know, I'm not even sure if I'm going to put that in the report. Bud was here. But this combustible debris, that should not be inside the service panel. And then the service panel, okay, see those screws? Screws are fast, screws are tight. Just throw some screws in it, Jeffrey. Okay, Philip, I will. You're so fast. I know. I'm going to get a raise. I'm getting a raise. I'm the fastest guy in the shop. Let's go get some beer, man. So, but the thing is with the screws is they're faster and they're tighter. But, oh, we got some more paint up here. Okay, it's going to make the report. Screws are faster and tighter, but they don't have the same shear strength as nails. So if this structure were to experience like a tornado, for example, you already got a bad day. Everybody gets that. It's already blown up. But if it was to experience a tornado, and if this cabinet had been nailed in like it was supposed to have been, it at least has a fighting chance. It has a better chance of staying in place, safely in place. It might not, but the screws aren't going to help. The screws aren't going to help your cause. The nails. That's why they have the nails in there. This is your main neutral. It's been wrapped. That's good. Now L1 and L2 coming in. Okay. They're supposed to have little rubber covers on them. And I don't know this, but I've been noticing that on Eaton brand, they've got these curbs that stand out, and that might satisfy the code. Because I have been noticing that lately. I sure have. So, you know, I don't mind saying I don't know something. So, yeah. Okay, now going on just a little farther. So, you know, I'm looking for problems. Look here, L1 and L2, right? Nice and shiny. L1 and L2. Ooh, what's that? What's all that discoloration in there? This thing's experienced advanced heat. That's more heat than it was designed to handle. Something's going on in there. Okay, so we got a scorched bus behind the right bank of breakers. The L2 bank, I'm calling it. I don't know which one is L1 or L2. Take your pick. I just started at the left and moved to the right. But that's scorched. That scorched is not supposed to be. So what did we learn? Oh, we learned some other stuff. The bonding location isn't labeled in here. So the bonding location is not labeled. And you can print that. That's forwards and backwards. We learned the bonding location is not labeled. We learned that one of the buses, the right bus, east bus, is scorched. We learned that we got combustible debris inside of the cabinet. And we've learned that the cabinet was fastened in place with screws instead of nails. So that's it. Can I pile something else on this? Yeah, I'll do that. Here's the lawn sprinkler system. Controls are here. Zones are labeled. I'm not finding a weather sensor. Maybe I will on the roof video. Maybe the roof video will show us something. Alright. But I am getting a receiver. There's a receiver, I just can't find a sensor. And they're labeled, and several of these are drip. But we got just a few issues going on. Issues, really? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 drip. Zones 7 and 8 are okay. I could not determine 3, 4, and 9. I've never seen them operate. So I don't know if they're unresponsive or, just someone, operator error is my middle name. Zone 5 is spraying the flat work. Zone 5 is spraying the house. Zone 6 is spraying the fence. And we got a broken spray head in Zone 6. So that's it. Not test 2. Not test 2. It's just run auto.